importance of personal growth and self-improvement cannot be overemphasized. It is a very important thing to grow and improve your personality. If you've been watching my previous series, you will see that I've been talking about development. Okay, the importance of talking yourself tall, and then the importance of improving on your personality, especially in a world that in the kind of world that we are today, where people tend to tell you that you are not, even when you're making an effort to become. The circumstances around you keep telling you that you cannot do this, such that at the end of the day, you might even find out that you'll be telling yourself, I cannot do this. Meanwhile, it is something that you can able to do. So in today's video, I'll be talking about 4 important points that you need to consider, as you work on your personal development and as you work towards improving yourself. The first point is building resilience. You need to be very tough. You need to develop a tough skin. And resilience simply means the ability to recover very fast from difficulties. You're not shying away from difficulties. You're not hiding from it. You're not trying to escape from difficulties, but you are winning in the midst of thriving circumstances. You are winning in the midst of hardship. Things are not the way it should be. Things are not working the way you want them to work, but you are not shying away from it. You are working on yourself. You are working on your personality. You are working on those things that are not working well. You are consciously working on it to make it to align to your plan and aspiration. In being resilient, you are consciously pushing. You are consciously pushing to ensure that nothing stops you. Resilience means you are consciously you're deliberately taking steps, calculated steps, planned steps. You're consciously taking an action to ensure that you are not stopped by circumstances of life, because life circumstances will challenge you. Friends will tell you that it's not working. Environment will tell you that it's not working. Sometimes your finances will tell you that it's not working. You might want to give up. But when you have resilience, what it means is that you are resistant. You grow a tough skin and tell yourself that if somebody can do this, I can do it. And if at all nobody can do it, I am going to be the first person that will do it. That is what resilience is all about. In building yourself, you need to be resilient. You need this quality to move to the next and higher level. And most people, that is where they stop. When issues come, they back off. You don't need to back off. You need to win in the midst of difficulties. You need to thrive and win in the midst of those challenging situations. It's not going to be easy, but trust me, there's an end to it. It is possible. If you keep to it, it is possible. The next thing is that you need to cultivate the habit of writing things down. Okay, those questions you have, those your fears, those your ideas, those things that make you to, that gives you fear, those things that make you think about yourself, those things that make you feel like I cannot do this. Write them down, and then you begin to ask yourself, how can I do this? How can I achieve this? I've said this severally. Don't say, I cannot do this. Ask yourself, after you've written out your fears, your challenges, or those ideas that you have, those beautiful ideas about yourself that you have, that at that point in time, you don't have the ability to bring it to reality. Write them down, and then ask yourself, for each one of them, ask yourself, how do I make this to happen? How can I have this? How can I have this? How do I make this to happen? And then when ideas begin to come, on how to achieve those things, write them down. And then when you write it down, please learn from it, put them to work. It is very important. Write it down, put them to work, and trust me, you'll be a better person. The first one is those fears, those ideas, those aspirations, those things that are giving you concern that you don't know how, you feel you cannot get across. Write them down and then begin to ask yourself, how can I achieve this? How can I get this? How can I take myself from this level A to level B? How can I get to this place? If it's a place you want to go to, and probably at that point in time, you haven't got the finance to send yourself to that place, ask yourself, how can I get to this place? Let me tell you, in life, there are several means to an end. There's no particular thing about this life that you can say is only one way that you can achieve it. There are a lot of ways that you can achieve a means, but it all starts in your mind. Yes, it depends on the kind of mindset that you use to approach that challenge, that limitation, that difficulty. When you ask questions like, how can I do this? Your mind goes to work and begins to give you alternative ideas that you never thought about, that you can use, that you can apply, and then you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So the first one is you have to build resilience. You have to be tough. Yes, life is tough, so you have to be tough. You have to be tougher. You have to be tougher than life. That's the way to win. That's the way to win, okay? You have to be tough, build resilience. The next one, you have to cultivate the habit of writing. Write out those fears. Write out those limitations. And then begin to look at it one by one after the other. And keep asking yourself, how do I make this to happen? People are having it. People are doing it. Why can't you? And just in case nobody is doing it, who says you cannot be the first? You can't always be the second person to do something. You can be the first. But it starts in your mindset. Okay? Write it down and then begin to ask yourself, how can I do this? This is not meant for you to go and start talking to friends that will distract you. People that will tell you, oh, I've tried it 100 times and it didn't work. Don't bother. No. Don't go to them. Sit down and ask yourself, how can I do it? And trust me, the ideas will pop up. And when you do it, it will be a success. This takes me to the next point. Transforming your mindset. Transforming your mindset. You know, if you're going to win, it's going to come from inside. If you're going to lose, it's coming from inside. So it depends on what you want. Winning from inside, losing from inside. Most times, and what you have inside comes outside. How do I say it? What your mindset, which is inside, determines how you see things, and it determines how you talk about your own life circumstances. If you see things positively, you're going to speak positively about your life. And trust me, if you speak positively about yourself, you will have positive results. So please make sure, as you're growing yourself, as you're developing, as you're building yourself personality, as you're grooming yourself, make sure first of all you work on your mindset. Transform your mindset using positive declarations. If you want to make it faster, as you're making those positive declarations, Make it in the present. Don't make it like it's something that is going to happen. Say those things like you're living in it already. That's the fastest way to get it done. I have a car. That's the easiest one. I have a car. Not that I am going to buy a car. I have a car. If you want children, say, I have children. Trust me, if you keep saying it, you're going to have it. Because the truth is that if you keep saying the wrong thing, you keep having the wrong thing. You've said the wrong thing for so long and you've got the wrong results. Now is the time for a change, isn't it? Say the right thing, try the right thing. It's the same process. Since you've been getting the wrong thing, since you've been saying the wrong thing, if you say the right thing consistently, you consistently get the right results. So change your mindset. Transform the way you see things, especially when it has to do with your own life. And make sure you say what you want to see, not what you are seeing. What you're seeing is as a result of what you said yesterday. What you will see tomorrow is as a result of what you're going to say today. Make up your mind to say the right things about yourself. Is it going to be easy? No. But trust me, a lot of people are doing it and they're getting positive results. They're getting what they want to get. Why not you? Let me tell you, you can have anything you want. There is no limit to what you can get. But it all starts from your mindset. If you can receive it in your mind, you can have it. Work on transforming your mindset. It's very, very important. So this takes me to the next point. Finding out those things that you love most. Those valuable things that you love. Okay? Those things that are important. Those things that are valuable. That you love doing. Please go and harness those skills. Those things that come to you naturally without, forcing it. Learn about it and do it very well. I've spoken about this in detail in one of my videos. I tell people, find what you like doing. That thing that you know how to do. Trust me, as you're working on developing yourself, work on it very well. It is lucrative. There's nothing that you do. There is nothing. I really don't know how to say it the best, but I just want you to know that in this life, every action can be monetized. Everything you do can yield you income. Yes, if you do it well. Even if 1 million people are already doing it, nobody can do it the way you do it. So find out that your area of confidence and explore on it. Learn how to do it and do it to your very best. And trust me, when you're very comfortable with doing it and you come out and do it and put a price on it, people will pay that price to come watch you do that thing or to come listen to you while you say that thing. But there's a place of preparedness. So find out what your interest is, not the one that somebody else is doing. And probably you feel that the person is doing well in it and you want to go and do it. Please, if that thing that person is doing does not interest you, but you just want to go in there because somebody is doing it and doing, probably having a good life out of it, you might not succeed. I'm not saying that you won't succeed in it, but you may not be as successful as you should be if you are doing something you love doing. Because when you're doing something you love doing, it comes naturally to you. You don't need a push. You don't need anybody to tell you to do it. You just do it and it goes natural with you. Yes. While working on yourself, look out for the things that you love doing. Explore on it expand on it, and then give it back right to the society, and they will pay for it. Trust me. Yes. So that takes me to the last point, cultivating the attitude of gratitude. Most times, we don't know how to be grateful. Yes, most times we don't know how to be grateful. Most people tend to wait until they get to the very top, to the peak of their career, to the peak of what they want, before they begin to say thank you. No. As you're starting out, for every step, every mile, every step you make, be grateful to God, and be grateful to the people around you that helped you to achieve that step, irrespective of how little it is. For every step forward that you make, be grateful to God and be grateful to people around you. And trust me, that way, more doors of expansion, more doors of increase will be opened unto you. There's this saying that if somebody gives you a pencil, I'm the one saying it, but I'm just trying to explain it literally. If someone gives you a pencil, and you appreciate the person very well, next time the person is about to give you a pencil and a book without you asking, there's what gratitude does to the person receiving it. It makes the person to want to do more for you. It's the same thing with God. If you thank him for the little he's done for you, he's going to do more. The place of gratitude is very important as you work on yourself. The truth is that you're going to meet people on the way that will talk you down. You're also going to meet people on the way that will pull you up. The ones that make a positive impact on your life. Be grateful to them, please. It is very important because they will do more. Trust me, they will do more. Even the ones that you never expected they will do for you. But for the fact that you're grateful for the little they did for you, they will want to go the extra mile. Yes, that's the truth. So I believe that these 5 points, while you work on it, trust me, you will come back to thank me because you're going to be a better person. Be very grateful at all times. Okay, so if you found my content very useful, like, subscribe, and leave your comments. Definitely, I'll read your comments. I like reading comments. And also share my video with your friends. Until next time, this is me signing out and saying